All right, guys, real talk. I had a whole other video made. The whole video was going to talk about my trades over the past couple of weeks, how I'm managing my iron condors, a couple of trades I opened. Waste of time. When you trade in iron condors, you're taking on the risk of the market moving against you. Take a close look. This is what happened. SPY just moonshotted. Rockets. And what did that do to my account? Well, look for yourself. All right, I was flying, I did great. All of a sudden, June hits and whomp, SPY goes through the roof. I got that dreaded message that my iron condor was exercised early on the call wing. I had no choice but to take the max loss. Got cucked. No way around it. Got cucked. So here's what we're gonna do. About 2 years ago, a madman by the name of MonkeyDo decided to go all in every day on 0 day to expiration call debit spreads. When he showed his account to our Discord server, we immediately assumed he was a fraud, but to defend his good name, MonkeyDo performed a sermon mount, intent on explaining his strategy and showing others how they can do the same. His investing approach was risky and unorthodox. Nevertheless, it was compelling. He would always set up his spreads like this. He'd be buying an in-the-money call and then selling another slightly in-the-money call. And it would usually cost him around 75 to 85 cents. And then he would profit about 20% per day. Now, obviously, this strategy is doomed to fail if you never take profits. And of course, despite all recommendations that he cash something out, the guy never did it. This whole thing ended up blowing up in his face. But before it did, he was deep into the 5 figures. And after looking at my year to date, after looking at my all-time chart, I'm basically back at my lows for the account except for this COVID drop in the beginning. If I'm gonna get anywhere with this account, I need to follow MonkeyDo and affect the monkey spread. Over the past couple of weeks while my iron condors were getting shat on, I was using the monkey spread and making a profit. You can see a couple examples here. Opened that morning for $79, closed it for $92 later in the day. Another here, bought for $76, closed for $90. Here's one more, bought that morning for $72, closed in the afternoon for $82. And the last one I'll show you, opened for $78, closed for $96. Doing this one contract at a time is not gonna make you rich. It is mathematically impossible. Right now the market's closed, but tomorrow morning, I'm going to liquidate this condor, this short put on AI, and these shares of JEPQ. All that buying power that I'm freeing up is going into the monkey ladder. And if I make money, I'll carry on. If I lose money, it's a wrap. I'll throw in the towel. I am not smarter than a 5th grader. The 3K challenge will come to a close and I will move on to other activities. The fate of this account rests in the hands of the monkeys, and the time to execute is now. All right, everybody, today is the day. It's about 9:40 in the morning. SPY is opening down. This is our opportunity to open up our call debit spreads with both legs in the money and start that monkey ladder. First things first, we gotta close out these positions because I need more buying power. Right now, all these are sucking up buying power on me. It's time to get rid of them. This iron condor with the short strike at 434, and I'm down quite a bit. I'm gonna have to lock it in this loss in order to get out of here. So let's close this one out. All right, time to take the L. Gonna free up about $1,000 of collateral. All right, we're placed. We're gonna wait for a fill over there. All right, the iron condor closed, giving us almost $700 of buying power. Man, I was really hoping for more than that. Really hoping I'd have like a couple thousand. But let's do what we came here to do and open up SPY. It's still looking pretty ugly for the day. Going down here to trade options. Now, SPY's already down for the day, but I think we're probably gonna hit bottom somewhere around 433. I mean, that's just a wild guess. I could be completely wrong. So let's buy the 432 and sell the 433. Both of these legs are in the money. It looks like this is gonna cost around $75, and that's fine because it will allow me to take gains at 20% prior to market closing. Robinhood starts closing you out 30 minutes prior to expiration. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold on to this thing until it's worth $100. Instead, I'll be closing out in the low 90s. Usually I've only done one of these at a time, but today, let's see what happens if I put 6. So let's do 6 contracts. That way I have just a little bit of dry powder in case this fails. I could try again tomorrow. So let's open them up. Hey, we're filled. All right, we got filled at 79. All right, that's in, we're open. All I gotta do is wait for the day to run its course. All right, all done. The monkey ladder is initiated. And now I'm gonna show you how to get about a 50% ROI for doing basically nothing. For the next week only, Just for Kamikaze Cash viewers, Moomoo has boosted its free share promotion to where a 50% return is basically guaranteed. If you open a new account and deposit $100, you'll receive the regular reward of 5 free shares. For Kamikaze Cash viewers only, just for us, you'll also receive 1 free share of C3AI. That's about a $40 stock that you receive for depositing $100. With just those 6 shares, you're already receiving well above 50% ROI. And you see right there in the middle a $100 cash reward. At any point within the next 24 months, if you buy $1,000 worth of stock or options, you'll get credited $100 cash. If we look at the next deposit tier of $1,000, you'll receive all of the above plus an additional 10 shares, bringing you to 16 total. And at this tier, you can use your $100 cash reward right away. Just buy $1,000 worth of shares, and you'll receive $100 in cash in your account 3 days later. And at the highest deposit tier of $5,000, you get all of the above, plus a free share of Tesla or Google. I deposited into this tier using my wife's name and got about $333 worth of free shares, and then I bought 10 shares of SGov and received my $100 cash reward. You're not gonna find another promotion like that on any broker. And if you don't have a grand laying around, you've always got the option to just deposit into the $100 tier now and get your voucher for $100 in cash that you can use at any point in the next 2 years. To me, this is an obvious promotion to take advantage of. Just make sure you see Kamikaze Cash on the top and you know you're in the right place. I can't thank Moomoo enough for looking out for us and for sponsoring the 3K challenge. Now let's get back to trading. I didn't expect this to happen so quickly, but look at the price on this debit spread right now. We are over 92. So it looks like it should trigger any minute now. Just waiting for it. Man, look at that. SPY it came out and started shrekking. Opened up my spreads like right here. So we were shrekking since I opened. Man, I should have gone out of the money instead of in the money spreads. Looks like there's some hits above 92. Any second now this is gonna hit. All right, come on, Vlad. I know you got me. Help me out here, my brother. Get me a fill. 92 is all I'm asking. I just got an alert from Robinhood on my phone. Did we fill? Hey, I filled. All right. All right, gains taken. All right, there's the trade, 474 to 552. That's $78 gained. All right, so here's the math. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy 1 share of QYLG, and the rest of that $78 is going right back into at the money spreads, banking on some more upside today. So let's do that. I'm buying a single share of QYLG, and that's gonna leave me with about 50 bucks to trade some FDs. So let's go back over here. I'm gonna open up SPY. I'm not gonna buy shares. I'm gonna go to trade options. All right, let's bank on some more upside. Let's go 0 DTE. What can I get for 50 bucks? You know, why don't we get bonkers? Guys, let's get a little crazy here. All right, let's get 5 of these 438 by 439. But that's a little out of the money. But you know what? I'm good. I'm good with it. We already took a W today. Medium likelihood at 10. All right, we're gonna do 10 cents. Let's see if we can get a fill here. All right, and that position is filled. So that's gonna give us 5 contracts at 10 cents each is $50. And my daughter is joining me to congratulate me. So thank you, Becky. All right, it's about 2:15 p.m. and I'll be the first to admit I might've got a little too excited when the first monkey spread worked out. Basically lit that other $50 on fire by rolling it into these out of the money call debit spreads expiring today. As we can see, it's at a 100% loss. There's basically no bid on this thing right now. I thought SPY might go a little bit higher. Honestly, it still might. We got a little bit of time left. Maybe if there's a miracle in the next hour, I might be able to salvage something out of this. But so far, I basically lit 50 bucks on fire. But this, right here in the beginning, where I had my spread open, that's where my W was. That was my win. And at least I put some of the money into QYLG. So tomorrow, we're gonna go back into it using pretty much all of this buying power, or at least the vast majority of it, to attempt this again. But instead of rolling it into some FDs expiring the same day, I'm gonna be a little bit more prudent and maybe open up some spreads expiring the next day. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Let's get back to it. But look, your brokerage account has a pattern day trading restriction. That doesn't make any sense because this is a cash account. There's no margin here. This is all cash. So let's see what happens. I want to continue the monkey ladder. I'll be a little disappointed if this boxes me out of it. All right, use a one-time pattern day trading flag removal. So that's actually pretty cool. Robinhood is letting you just waive it one time basically. But that doesn't make any sense because I'm on a cash account. So this says switch to cash account, but I am on a cash account already. So if I click this, it shouldn't do anything. All right, what's different about cash account? So Am I on a cash account and just nobody ever told me or increased my buying power? But this says no level 3 options or options rolling. If you're on a cash account, you can't do level 3. Well, spreads are a level 3. So I must have been on a margin account this whole time, but never got any increased buying power. So that doesn't make any sense. But I need level 3 options, so I can't do this. I'm gonna have to use this one-time pattern day trading flag removal, but then I'm not gonna be able to do 0 day to expiration trades anymore. I'm gonna have to do 1 day, or maybe 2 day to expiration trades. I mean, I'm definitely not dropping 22 Gs. I can't take 91 days off. I gotta use this flag removal. Based on this, it looks like it's a one-time get out of jail free card, but I can't trade more than 4 times within 5 days. That means the monkey spread that I'm opening today can't expire until Monday. But I got no choice. I gotta do it, or else I'm boxed out completely. So I understand the courtesy, I understand the agreement. I will not engage in any more pattern day trading. Okay, that little speed bump is out of the way. Let's get back to trading. I'm up at $2,900 so far. It's a good recovery off the bottom, but I still obviously got a long way to go. That increase is due to AI stock going down. So I'm gonna hold this long put, let it decrease further, make some profit over here. I gotta continue with my monkey spread strategy now. So I'm gonna open up SPY, which is already down quite a bit today, but seems to be leveling off, maybe starting to recover a little bit. This is a good opportunity now to open up an option. So let's open options, and we're gonna continue the same strategy, but I can't trade today. And look, Robinhood's not even gonna give me the option to do a 0 day to expiration trade. It's forcing me to do Monday. All right, that's good though. It'll make me avoid day trading. So let's buy our call. Let's go a little bit in the money. All right, let's do the 432 and then sell the out of the money right here. So that's in line with my price requirements. It'll give me a chance to take 20% profit. I'm gonna try to increase that a little bit further because I'm holding this not for 0 days, but for 1 day. With my buying power, it looks like I can do 10 of these. So I'm gonna do 8 of them. Give myself a little bit of dry powder just in case this fails. All right, looks like I will get filled here if I enter. So let's submit 8 of these, putting in a lot of buying power here, putting up almost 500 bucks. That's a lot to put on this spread, but I'm pretty much banking on SPY turning around today or into tomorrow. If this trade fails, this account's gonna be in deep trouble. I'm gonna have to liquidate shares of JEPQ in order to replenish my buying power. But if this trade is successful, it could bring me back to those highs. I'm basically putting the entire challenge on the line here. My intention is to follow Monkey Do up that road of glory, but then hop off the train tracks before the whole thing crashes. Let's see how close I can get to midnight. Tune in next week to see if I made it or if I absolutely destroy my account, and join our free Discord to catch the action in real time.